But on top of that, one of the greatest ways that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala rewards the believers when they struggle in His path is He gives them clarity. He gives them tawfiq ila al-amal as-salih. He gives them the ability to do good deeds and the ability to figure out the next step. And so when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا, that those who strive in our way, we will guide them to our paths. وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا, we will guide them to our paths. وَإِنَّ اللَّهَ لَمَعَ الْمُحْسِنِينَ, and Allah is surely with the good doers. And the ulama mention there are many ayat to this effect. This idea that those who strive, Allah unlocks for them not just the reward, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unlocks for them the pathways to greater rewards in this life and in the next. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالَّذِينَ اهْتَدَوْا زَادَهُمْ هُدًى وَآتَاهُمْ تَقْوَاهُمْ, that verily those who are guided, Allah will increase them in guidance. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant them their taqwa. How do we understand this ayah? How do we understand this idea of a person who struggles in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah azza wa jal opens up doors for them, opens up tawfiq for them? I want you to think about someone who pursues success in this life. And there's always, when you read stories of success, this obsession that a person has with their craft and with figuring out where they need to go. And they say you knock on every single door until you figure it out. And you keep on striving and striving and striving. If you want it bad enough, you'll figure out how to get it. Now for a dunyawi pursuit, for a worldly pursuit, you are relegated to worldly means. You're stuck in your worldly means. So you have to think about what's the next material way to try to get this material outcome. But you keep on striving and striving and striving until you figure it out. But you knock on every single door until you get there, because you are that strongly attached to success. For the believers, وَالَّذِينَ جَاهَدُوا فِينَا لَنَهْدِيَنَّهُمْ سُبُلَنَا, this is one of the richest ayat of the Quran. Because as the scholars mention, it is both a tawfiq ila al-amal as-salih, the being guided to righteous deeds, as well as an outcome of righteousness. And Imam al-Qurtubi, rahimahullah, he records in his tafsir, first and foremost the athar, that this idea of guidance is built upon a foundation of pursuit. And he starts with the athar, مَنْ عَمِلَ بِمَا عَلِمَ عَلَّمَهُ اللَّهُ مَا لَمْ يَعْلَمْ. Whoever acts in accordance with what they know, Allah will teach them what they don't yet know. Whoever acts in accordance with what they know, Allah will teach them what they don't yet know. What that means is that when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala puts forth something in front of you that you know is good, and you act in accordance with that good, that doesn't just unlock sincerity and reward, it unlocks clarity and creativity. It unlocks the next step of the journey. And so if a person is pursuing al-ilm, and they're acting upon that ilm as they're pursuing it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will unlock for them the next step in their journey of ilm. And if a person is pursuing a da'wah, and they're pursuing that da'wah with everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them to do da'wah with, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will unlock the next step in their da'wah. But there is a next step that happens that is directly due to your willingness to act upon that which is right.